How do authors handle criticism of their work? If you're an aspiring writer or already have your work out there, you're probably wondering how authors deal with criticism. It's a crucial part of the writing process, and here's how authors handle it. First, let's talk about the mindset. Authors need to cultivate a growth mindset. This means focusing on improvement rather than perfection. When you're more concerned with becoming a better writer than with achieving a specific outcome, criticism becomes an opportunity for growth rather than a source of stress. When receiving criticism, it's essential to listen carefully without getting defensive. This can be tough, but it's crucial to remain silent and absorb the feedback. Defending your work immediately can prevent you from hearing the underlying issues that the critiquer is pointing out. Take notes and wait before reacting. Writing down the feedback helps you process it better, and waiting a bit before making changes allows you to digest the criticism. It's like making soup. You need to let the flavors merge before you get the best result. Criticism can sometimes feel personal, especially if it's about work that's close to your heart. However, it's important to remember that the critique is about the work, not about you as a person. Try to separate your personal feelings from the feedback you're receiving. When deciding what to take on board, be open but also discerning. Not all feedback is useful, so it's important to consider whether the criticism aligns with your vision for the work. As one writer advised, listen hard to what other people have to say, but not too hard. Giving constructive feedback is also a skill that authors need to master. When critiquing others, focus on actionable feedback. Be clear and specific about what works and what doesn't. For example, instead of saying a scene is boring, explain what it's missing. Always point out what the writer is doing well to avoid them editing out the strongest parts of their story. In workshops or critique groups, the feedback is often structured around specific techniques or areas of improvement. This makes it easier for both the critiquer and the writer to understand what needs to be worked on. For instance, if you're critiquing someone's dialogue, point to specific lines or passages to illustrate your points. Finally, remember that not all criticism requires a response. Negative reviews or feedback that don't offer constructive advice can be ignored. Your focus should be on using the feedback that helps you improve your craft. Handling criticism is a part of the writing journey, and it's how you respond that makes the difference. By staying open, focused on improvement, and taking the time to process feedback, authors can turn criticism into a powerful tool for growth and better writing.